start by visiting a volunteer group that's spreading the gospel of computer connectedness. If the idea of using computers, the internet, and email makes your palms sweat, relax. These people have made it their mission to prove to seniors that computers are not just easy, but fun and almost infinitely useful. The group is Senior Connects, and it's run by one remarkable young man.
So what we'll do is we'll close out of this one since we already have the browser open.
The popularity of computers has skyrocketed so quickly that many older people feel left behind.
What we can do is we can
Who better to get them up to speed than the kids of the computer generation? Daniel Kent is a junior at Braebuff Jesuit Preparatory School in Indianapolis, Indiana. In 2003, this precocious young man was teaching a computer course at his local library when he had a big idea.
One day, after one of our email classes, a gentleman whom I previously helped approached me and said that he really enjoyed learning how to use the computer, but he was chatting with one of his friends back at his retirement home who was mobility impaired, wheelchair bound, and said that he really wanted to learn, but he lacked adequate transportation to get to the public library. So I really felt that nobody should be denied the opportunity to learn.
With the help of some friends, Daniel founded Senior Connects. The group began organizing volunteers to travel to senior centers and help seniors become more computer literate. Today, Senior Connects is a nonprofit organization with some 350 volunteers operating under an umbrella group called Net Literacy. Its mission is still the same, to help seniors get better connected.
What I use a computer for primarily is for email to my relatives and receiving mail from them, and once in a while my daughter.
Knowing how to use the internet is a particularly valuable skill for seniors, many of whom aren't able to travel long distances. They can connect with friends and relatives who live far away, look up interesting information, and shop for gifts.
I was helping a lady shop online for clothes, and she wanted to pick something out for a great-grandchild that was going to be due in a month. And she told me that she was just so excited to be able to do this because 10 years ago she never would have thought that she was able to learn this new skill and be able to become sufficient shopping online.
Cindy Frost is the activities director for the Sanders Glen Retirement Home in Westfield, Indiana. She believes the skills that Senior Connects volunteers teach are helping the residents here to live fuller lives.
It enriches their lives because not only are they learning the computer skills, they are also interacting with the younger population, and that is very important. I think because it's working with the youth that the residents are more apt to come. I think that if it was just a company coming in wanting to do it, that the residents probably wouldn't want to be involved, but having kids in their lives is important, whether it be their own or not, and bringing the young and the old together is important, and they enjoy that.
And what makes it work is the interaction of the geriatric type with the young kids there. It interacts very nicely, really. You know. They respect you and you respect them.
Senior Connects volunteers solicit donations of old computers from area businesses for use in the program. They format and refurbish the computers and then give them to local assisted living homes. Dan Ehrman works with a cathode ray tube team. He sees volunteering as an opportunity.
I think it kind of gives me some sort of ability to give back to my community. You know, this is just like, this is the main thing I do, reformatting computers with the CRT team here. But every once in a while when seniors come in and we're able to help them with the little things, that kind of makes you feel better.
Because of volunteering, I've met a lot of great seniors, and also my computer knowledge has expanded, and I just get a warm sense of goodness inside me for volunteering.
Daniel Kent has won numerous awards for his work on Senior Connects. In May 2005, he was honored at the White House with the President's Volunteer Service Award. And his big idea is still making a big difference in the lives of seniors and young volunteers alike.
That'll make it easier if you want to send something to your whole family, then you just click that button.
I think the volunteers are a great bunch of guys and gals. Yeah, they're top of the line there, you know, and they cater to your particular needs, what you want to do with the computer, how you're going to use it, what for, so on, and they just are a big help to you.
Here to tell us more about Senior Connects is its founder and leader, Daniel Kent. Daniel is an honors student at Brebeuf Jesuit Preparatory School in Indianapolis, Indiana. And just in case school and Senior Connects don't keep him busy enough, he's also the president of the National Honor Society and is a member of his local Library Teens volunteer group. Daniel, thank you so much for taking some time off to visit us here at the Daily Apple studio.
Thanks for having me.
You are fabulous. Let's just start there. Senior Connects, you started at such a young age. How did you get so passionate, and why did you start it?
It's really been a team effort, but my parents really instilled a strong values of sort of giving back to my community, and ever since I was really young, it was initially kind of like a chore, but then as I grew, it became a duty, and now it's a passion.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That's great.
Thank you.
So how does Senior Connects actually aim to help mature adults?
Senior Connects, in Senior Connects, what we do is we contact retirement homes, and we provide the retirement homes computers if they don't have any, or expand their computer labs, and then we go in and we teach computer and internet skills.
Well, obviously computers are a huge passion for your age group. Why do you think it's beneficial for mature adults?
Oh, as seniors start to age, sometimes they lose their freedom, and being allowed to, or having access to computers really enables them to view the entire world, and potentially even more when they had the keys to the car, because now they can communicate in real time with their children and with their grandchildren especially, and it's just a whole lot of fun.
Do you think it's helped to enhance their relationships with their family members?
Oh, absolutely. For instance, I frequently sent emails to my grandfather, and I'm still in contact with a whole bunch of seniors whom I previously taught.
Tell me, have you seen a lot of changes in some of the individuals that have come into the class and taken these courses?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of the seniors have become more confident in their day-to-day lives, but also a lot of the student volunteers and seniors form a unique bond, almost like a surrogate grandchild for the volunteers and a surrogate grandparent. It's just really nice.
Do you think that a lot of other communities will begin to do this kind of thing, or have you heard about other communities adopting this?
Absolutely. The Senior Connects program was specially created for it to be scalable and replicable in any community across the nation or the world.
That's wonderful. I know that they say that seniors are sort of technophobe. Have you seen that, or how do you help them get over that hump if they are?
Sometimes seniors are a little apprehensive about using computers, especially since it's new and kind of foreign. But what we do is we try to break it down and use a lot of analogies, such as like the monitor is like a television screen and the mouse is a keyboard. And we take those abstract sort of terms that aren't really familiar, and we try to make them more common.
You know, a lot of high school students like yourself think that visiting their grandparents or spending time with mature adults is not that fun. But I myself love it. How did you get your friends and the other people in the community, the kids, to help you? And they appear so passionate. How'd you recruit them to volunteer?
That's a really great question. A lot of my friends are very computer savvy, and even the ones that don't still really enjoy helping others and giving back to our community. So it's really been a great team effort, and it's just sort of come really, really easily.
So I saw one of the mature adults was playing solitaire. Do you see a lot of older adults that sort of get wrapped up in what we get wrapped up, like computer games and that kind of thing?
Occasionally, yeah. It's a little funny, but I can definitely relate.
Where do you see all of this going in the future? The computers looked a little old, for instance. Would you want to go out to the community and get them to donate, newer computers? What are your thoughts about the future for the program?
We are actually, today we delivered about 60 computers to retirement homes and community centers in central Indiana. But I would really love for the, Senior Connects and net literacy to sort of bridge a digital divide that exists in our nation and in the world. And one day I'd really love to see everybody volunteer and help, and everybody learn how to use a computer and have an equal opportunity.
Well, Daniel, you're an incredible role model for young kids and an incredible role model for all of us. So thank you for doing what you're doing for older adults.
Thank you for having me.
We need to take a short break. When we come back, we'll find out about the many things you can see, learn, and do through the organization called Elder Hostel. But first, here are some key points to keep in mind about computers, the internet, and the many things you can do with them.
Senior Connects collects used computers, reformats them, and sets them up in retirement homes. Teenage volunteers teach retirees how to use computers. Having access to the internet allows people to keep in close touch with friends and relatives who live far away. The teenage volunteers make the learning process easier for their senior students by using analogies. For example, the computer monitor is a television and the mouse is the remote control. For more information on Senior Connects or to set up a class near you, visit www.seniorconnects.org.